channel and click the notification bell as well to get notified every time I upload a new video for you guys. So today is one of those random days in which I am feeling extra creative. So if you're interested, then please do stay with me throughout the end of this video because I'll be upcycling my old clothing into fashionable and trendy ones. For this video, I'll be transforming 3 of my clothing pieces, which are my old sandal tops and a basic white top. Don't you worry because I assure you that this DIY will not be complicated at all. You just need to recall those basic hand sewing lessons we learned back in grade school, then we're good to go. But if you want a faster DIY, then I recommend you to use a fabric glue instead, and I'll be putting the link on the description box below on where you can get one online. Yeah, I am very excited on how these clothing pieces will turn out. So without further ado, let's go and let's start sewing. Hey guys, for our first project, I'll be using my old sando top, and the first step is to cut 2 pieces rectangle with the measurement given on the screen. This 12 by 20 inches measurement is perfect for small frames like me. And for the purposes of this project, you may refer to the illustrations shown on the screen to visualize it better. Next, I will be folding the smaller sides for about ½ inch and sew them in place. Just make sure to do this on each garment. Then, I will be placing one piece on top of the other and make sure that the wrong side of the cloth is facing you for both sides. Then you sew it together. Now it's time to flip it out and we'll begin to work on this side of the cloth. Start by making a 2.5 inches mark on the longer side, or you can adjust this depending on your desired size for the ruffles. Sew the garment together and follow the mark that we just did. Make a mark again, but this time we will make it about ½ inch beside the first one we did. Again, follow the markings and sew it together. This is where we'll be placing the straps we'll be making afterwards. Now it's time to make the straps. I'm just cutting strips from another garment, sew it, then flip it out using a bobby pin, chopsticks, or any material for that matter. For me, this is the hardest part and I really spent almost an hour just to flip this thing out. Make a single strap and make it about 2 meters long. Be extra patient and don't worry because we're one step away on our finished look. For the last step, insert the strap and make sure to follow the visuals shown on the screen. After these, yes, we're finally done with our backless ruffle crop top. For our second project, I'll be using my old top with thin straps and start by making a mark to crop it depending on your desired length. And in my case, I'm cropping it 7 inches from the bottom. I am now working on the back part and finding its center. Here, I'm making a mark and start to transform it into a backless top. Just follow the markings and cut it. Next, fold and sew it in place to make it clean. I'm just doing a backstitch for this part, and I'm having a hard time because the seam allowance is too small. So lesson learned for you guys, always make and leave the right length for your seam allowance. Also, make sure to do this for both sides. Now, cut some little strips, sew and make a loop for the straps. In my case, I'm placing 4 loops on each side. Now, it's time to place the strap, cross it over, and tada! We're done with our backless tank top. Transformation for this episode, I'll be using this old top and I'll be starting again by cropping it based on my desired length. Like the previous one, I cropped it for about 7 inches from the bottom. Then, I'll be cutting it on the center to upcycle it into a cropped button-up top. Make sure to fold the edges and sew them in place, but be careful because we want to make sure that we fold it depending on our size because we don't want this top to be too tight. I am making a back stitch again since the stitches can be easily seen on the front part. And yes, I'm having a hard time again on this part because the seam allowance is too small. And moving on to my favorite part, I use my old pearl bracelet, but don't worry because these are not real pearls and I'm using this to serve as the button for this top. And trust me guys, because this will level up the whole look. So I placed 6 pearls on the right side, then I made a buttonhole on the left side, and tada! We're done! And that's a wrap, you guys! I really do love how my old clothes turned out, and kayo ba? What's your favorite? Let me know your comments and suggestions through the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you still haven't. So yeah, basically that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned something from this video. Thank you so much guys for watching. This is Danny and I hope to see you on my next video. Bye-bye! Look who's here! Hi Ashton! Hi! Hello Mashiko! Hello! So foggy, my Ashton po.